Hey guys, Infighter here. Today I would like to talk about my experience in Tekken 8 closed beta from the perspective of a newcomer to a 3D fighting game genre, and come to a conclusion if Tekken 8 is worth the purchase. I got quite lucky to get the key to participate in closed beta and want to share my experience with playing the game for 3 days, using mainly Kazuya and newcomer Azucena. To start with, you're greeted with a super basic tutorial to get you into play games immediately. Tutorial shows you basic controls, basic attacks, blocking, explains how command move works, a new gameplay mechanic, the heat system. In addition to new game mechanic, Tekken 8 introduces a new input system, special style. The crux of this control scheme is to let new players learn new character quicker without memorizing tons of moves from the start. It can be toggled on and off during the match, which I find quite interesting because it shows when you or your opponent uses that special system during the match. I haven't experimented with such a special system myself, but I've seen some players use it and with some effectiveness. I also really like the combo challenges. Every character in the beta had access to 11 combo challenges that start from the easiest and finish up with the hardest. These are very important in my opinion to get your foot on the ground with a new character. The beta players had access to Tekken Fight Lounge, a simulation of arcade-like place where you navigate with your chibi Xbox Live-esque avatar, and honestly I really liked it. The place seemed really alive with cool places like Tekken Dojo, where you can see old CRT TVs playing older Tekken games, various retro game collections, posters, vending machines. It has really cool vibe to it, and I can't wait to see experience full features of Tekken Lounge. Also serves as a place where you can just go chill out with the new players, chat with them and challenge them for a fight, or just build a small community. Tekken 8 itself looks fantastic. It probably is the best looking fighting game on the market right now. The characters, the stages, the sounds, feel, look and sound fantastic. It's been some time that I haven't immediately muted the game music from a fighting game. Closed beta featured 6 stages and 19 characters in total, so we had a lot of variety and a lot to play around with. Every match felt different and I personally experienced a lot of character variety. Day 1 I started with Kazuya, a character I dabbled with a little bit in Tekken 7. Controlling the character felt extremely fluid. The input system is very in tune and reads your inputs cleanly and precisely. I did not struggle with input issues, delays or hidden inputs at all. Kazuya combo structure felt refreshing and new. Some of the old combos that I did in Tekken 7 did not work or had to be readjusted, which I really liked actually. The heat mechanic did not really feel suffocating to me. I really, and I mean really, like that you can't activate heat from a heat engager on block. A heat engager is a button or a move that activates your heat status. Every character has some moves and pokes that will activate their heat status on hit, allowing them for a mix-up. Universally, there's a single heat engager for all characters that activates your heat even on block, allowing for low, high, mid mix-up. That specific heat engager also has armor properties, so you can use it on defense, and has a heat smash, a special character specific move that dumps all of your heat gauge for huge damage. What I really like about the heat system is that it's not the same for every character. It's different. For example, Kazuya, he turns into a devil form and has access to his electric wind godfist, and his heat smash is a hell sweep. For a different character it will be a completely different experience, so there's a lot of variety and a lot of new things to learn and expect. Day 2 of the beta I decided to pick a newcomer into Tekken 8, Azucena, a really cool character with evasive stances and mix-ups built in. I had so much fun playing her. She felt extremely fresh and exciting and just satisfying to play, albeit she wasn't easy to get into at first, for me at least. For the rest of the beta I spent figuring her out and enjoying my time. The huge issue is still the netcode. It's extremely dodgy. Sometimes it's good, but when it's bad, it's really bad. And one issue I've run into is due to how graphically intensive the game is. My opponent's PC couldn't handle the game, so it would slow down considerably. This is a huge issue that should be taken into account. I think Namco were vaguely aware of this. That's why their game has about 10 different upscalers alone, just to let the old PCs not struggle as much. Perhaps during the benchmark the game should recommend you an upscaling option or lower resolution. Crossplay was okay-ish. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad. I wish there was an option where the game would automatically refuse Wi-Fi players. Netcode is a huge part of a fighting game, and I honestly believe the game should stay longer in development for a few months so it could launch with the best netcode possible. In the full release, I would also like to see more in-depth tutorials. I do understand that tutorials and training dummy settings were not fully developed for the beta due to Namco perhaps wanting people to get into games as quickly as possible and not spend the rest of the time of the beta just labbing. I hope full release tutorials will explain how to move in 3D space, what are highs, mids, lows, how to defend against them, wake up options, how to beat them, increasing the number of combo challenges. Expanding on training dummy options as well, things like block reversal, reversal after damage, with ability to add delay timings to the options as well. Training samples, something akin to throw, escape practice, punish practice, with punish practice, a set of pre-recorded moves so you can start practicing breaking throws, with punishing, blocking, stepping, sidewalking, etc. This will be a huge improvement for Tekken 8 and will ease new players into a 3D genre. Is Tekken 8 worth a purchase? My answer will be absolutely. If you're interested in Tekken before, right now will be the best time to start. The game will be fresh, a lot of new players getting into it, base roster will not be as huge and suffocating as Tekken 7, so you will be able to learn quicker and adjust to new upcoming characters. The system mechanics feel fun and interesting, controls feel fluid and responsive, the game looks fantastic. The details on characters, their clothes, facial features just look very realistic. Sound design and music did not disappoint either. Hits feel meaty and the sound effects represent that. Each stage was accompanied with an outstanding stage theme with thumping basses and industrial sounds. I'm really excited for Tekken 8 and I hope that they will address the issues from the feedback they gained this beta. Are you excited for Tekken 8? If yes, what character are you excited the most for? Do you like the new system mechanics if you got into closed beta? Let me know in the comments down below.